Welcome everyone, welcome to the stream and a good evening. So today we are in Frankfurt and we fly to Bucharest and Romania. So welcome everyone, I hope you have all a wonderful evening, and I see that is Saftaluka is here, the one that requests this flight actually. So welcome Saftaluka, hope you are doing well. And also Eddie is here. Hello. So welcome to the stream and to the chat. And Saftaluka, hello. You're so happy to be here. Well, thank you very much. So this is Frankfurt in Germany, and here we see the airport. So this is a freeware airport that you can download for free. And so we try here to do a tour of the airport, just very quick. We have a lot of communication here. There are a lot of planes departing and arriving here. It's a big airport. So first time that I visit this one. And it's a bit stuttering. So this is actually the main hub from Lufthansa. And this is not really working, it seems. So we will stay higher a bit. Everything was working without streaming, but when you stream you lose a lot of power. So Saftaluka, you are doing very well, so good flight, thank you very much, mate. So our flight time will be around 2 hours and 7 minutes. And it's our second flight with the PMDG 737. Yesterday we had a problem with the landing gear. It's related to the Honeycomb throttle quadrant actually. There were a lot of reports from that. And so exactly the same what happened with me. Also the right mouse click is reported. So I hope they will fix the things very soon. I did already a setting, changed the setting on my lever from my landing gear. So you can change the settings there, and we try a new setting. So this is our plane. Today we fly with Ryanair. Normally I was planned to fly with THROTTLE, but I didn't have a livery for it, so we fly with Ryanair. Also Lufthansa flies this route, but they only fly it with the A320. And so from there that we start this flight with Ryanair. Also something that I don't know yet is we always start with the stairs, the stair track, even if you are on a gate. I tried to put it off, but I didn't find it, so I need to look further in it. So we will jump into the cockpit. So here we are. And then we can already start with the battery switch. Here emergency lights also on. We have external power available, so we will put that on. So this is set already. And then we go to the adheres. So 1 and 2, and we put it on nav. then we go to the FMC. And then we can go to align. So it's Echo Foxtrot Foxtrot Delta that we are here. I don't know what gate it is, but this is the airport. Oh, not in database. That's nice. Actually, I put it wrong, of course. It's Delta Delta Foxtrot. So there we go. We'll take this one and we'll place it here. And then we have the second page and third page. We don't need to do anything on it. And then we can go to the route for today. And we can put a request. So it is this one, the first one, 819 nautical miles. So we will select that. And then we click the request. And then we can load it. So still loading, takes a while. So it's active, execute. Then we have 3 pages. First thing first. Also the flight number. And I made the flight number wrong, so I will correct it. So Romeo Yankee Romeo 257. So there we go. We also a taxi. And we also know what runway we can depart on. So it's a 25C. We will put that in. So 25 Charlie. And execute. So there we go. Then we have the pages here. And then we go to menu. And then we go to ground service.
Ryanair 737 acknowledge last transmission. Taxi to and hold short runway 25 center using taxiway November 5 November November for Lima November 3 November 1 Lima 1 Ryanair 737.
And we need to get rid of the stairs first. So there we go. So I'm not used to it, to all the options here, so we will try the things out a bit. So PAX entry. I take the jetway. And our packs will be, I didn't check it yet, how many packs we will have. 148, so that is correct. So, and that truck is there again. But we will continue with the fuel. So fuel for today's flight will be 10,704. .04. So there we go. And then we go to the payload. So packs will be 148. And normally this will be okay. And then that stupid truck is there again. So Saftaluka, I will stay alive if I didn't have school, but I try for your kindness to do my my favor to fly to Romania. All right, thank you very much. Otherwise, it will be a bit useless. And I try to do it as quick as possible. But some things are not even clear for me. Amazing Lieber, welcome to the stream and to the chat, mate. How are you doing today? Well, I am fine. And you are great as well, so that's very nice to hear, of course. So all those stuff. And there is that thing again. Well, we will go just to this. Lanok, welcome to the stream. New order, you need to land in Prague, Bratislava, Budapest, and refuel because we have a petrol leak. We'll fix it in Bucharest. Okay, we will do so. Amazing Lieber, oh Ryan, Ryanair, make sure you make a hard landing to make it realistic. Well, I think that's not a problem. I always make hard landings. I was flying a lot with Ryanair, so I know how to do it. Hard landings. Yesterday we even crashed. So we can do the request here. And we have a 2000 kilograms in reserve, so we can already put that in. And zero weight fuel will be 53.4. Cost index will be 74. So I like this. And then outside temperature is 27 degrees.
Frankfurt ground, Lufthansa 332 with whiskey ready to taxi IFR. Lufthansa 332 taxi 2 and hold short.
Flight altitude will be 370.
For Lima 6 cross runway 25 center, Mike 10, Mike 7 cross runway 25 left Romeo 5 Romeo Romeo tree. Contact tower on 124.855 when ready.
And then we can execute this.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 25 left using taxiway November.
Amazingly, Barrel crash even more realistic. Yes. You are updating a Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 because I haven't played for a week. Is this airport an add-on or came it in the game? This is a freeware airport, so free to download. And Frankfurt is a military base. Nope, it is not. This is the main hub from Lufthansa. So then we go here and climb 2 and then take off. We will set flaps to 5 and then we have V1 132, VR 134 and 144 V2. And so then we are pretty much set up for that. Fuel is on board. I don't know the passengers. I still need to figure it out how everything works. So it's a bit clunky in my opinion. Also we have already external power. That's a good thing. I thought. And then we also can do the departure and arrival. So departure will be at 25C and then we go back. So we need to go to Solus. And that's this one. Snow be good. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream and to the chat, mate. How are you doing today? Also, Elba Pino is here. Hotel Echo Lima Lima from France. Cheese and wine like usual with peanuts. So still with my plane. Congrats, mate. Oh, well, thank you very much for joining. I hope you are doing well and that you enjoy the stream, of course, and in this amazing plane with some little issues here and there. I report some, but there are already a lot of reports, so actually it's useless to do it because there are so many reports already about the same things, so I think they already know it. So arrival, normally we will arrive at Bucharest runway 08 right. So then we go to the second page. And yeah, this one. And then we have Denak or something. 1U, and there's this one, and we execute that. Amazingly, we're 3% done. And so takeoff speeds deleted, so we needed to get yesterday the same problem, and G77 saw that. I was lucky with that. And so we need to put it in again. And so we take the speeds again. So that's it. We check this one. This one is still okay. And then we check our legs here. Amazingly, where you have 98 subs. How are you finding the 737? Well, it's a nice plane. It looks great. Flies nice, but here and there some little things. So, but nothing to worry about. If there is a problem, they will fix it. So that's not a real thing. They will also update it, some things that they already mentioned before the release. So I'm happy to hear that. Use it subcompact. Hello, welcome to the stream and to the chatmate. Hope you are doing well. Amazingly, we're A320 or the 737 for in real life. Well, actually it doesn't matter. For me it doesn't matter actually. If I fly it in the sim, the Airbus is easier to start up and everything, and I'm also more used to it. This plane, the 737, is not so boring looking in the cockpit as the Airbus, so it has its plus and minus things. So yeah, it depends what you prefer by yourself. Andomias, can you leave it? Thank you.
Hello everyone. Captain and the entire crew would like to welcome you aboard on this
use a
aircraft.
subcompact. I think we solved the problem already. It's just something with the settings that can solve it. The problem. There is a problem, but with changing some settings, you can solve it. So we will try.
Once again, we would like to remind you that this is a non-smoking flight.
We will try today if the
So
settings
please
work
refrain from
or
smoking.
not.
Also, mobile
So,
systems should be set
we
to
will see.
airplane mode. Your cabin crew is here for your
So this is
safety
the
and
outside
comfort,
view
and thank
from
you for
the
flying with us.
airplane. This is not an 800 like Ryanair is flying the 800 and the max 8, but yeah, this is a 700, so the only one available. So amazing, Lieber, thanks for subscribing again. So our flight plan is, I think, good.
Amazing Lieber subscribe to the channel.
So we will check again. Lanok and the cargo today is, well, we still don't fly from Switzerland, so it's not Toblerone. I'm sorry. So we will check our plan. And I also see that my things changed here. In the old style, I didn't touch it, but it changed. So I didn't have time today to fly or to test things out. But hopefully we can get some more experience this flight. And the flight plan looks brilliant. So no problems here. Let me put it back to map. And then we set our cruise altitude. So that's 37,000 feet. Very amazing lever. You have been subbed for a long time. You are confused. Well, yeah, me too. Lanek, co-pilot. No co-pilot today. She is lazy. Is still lazy, so she is not coming today. And oh my god, this is so laggy. So Safta Luka, I flew 2 days ago with a 737 MAX 8, and in my opinion it's very rigid. Yeah, right? Very nice. So Jake and Amazing Liber just subscribed. Thank you very much again. Anonymous, I'm in the middle of a stream, so what do you think? I'm just in the middle of a stream, so what I can do? People grow up. Lanak, but we have a polar bear seat. Yes, of course, the polar bear can sit here in the jump seat. So there we go. The polar bear can sit there. It's special made for him. And there we have the Anonymous. This is personal matters, so we don't need to do that here in a stream. Okay. Oh my god. So then we can continue. I hope. We set the flight director on, and then we can also start up everything what we needed to start up here. We go to this page, and then we put the fuel pump on. And then we go down the line here. And then we can go here.
Amazingly Bear subscribe to the channel.
Those two. And then we can also, the window heat can come on. Anti-ice we don't need today, it's a sunny day. Electric power can come on. We can put it a bit colder here because it's pretty warm. It's 27 degrees.
Frankfurt ground air hop 1819er with whiskey ready to taxi IFR.
So the
1819er taxi
blade is still off. We put this at 37,000 feet.
contact tower on 119er.905.
Oh, it's a bit too much. And there we go. And that's that. And we also can start our APU.
Taxiing hold short runway 25
So
center.
we
Cleared
wait
to
until
taxiway November
APU is started.
1 air hop 1819er.
Amazingly, but I don't know what's going on, mate. So APU is starting. We'll just wait for that. So we can hear the APU is starting. Landok, it will be a nice and harmonious trip today and no crashes. Well, I hope not, but you never know. You are flying with me, so, or I'm flying, and you never know what can happen. So APU is ready, so we can start the bleed and generators through the APU. So that's that. Ground power off. And then we can get rid of that card. And then we go back to the menu and ground service. So we will release that. What else we have connected? We have still that track on the other side. No, we are here one. So we need to get rid of that one. So we will release that one. That's good. Captain Arab, can you leave it? This is a personal thing, so can you leave that from the stream? This is not a place to discuss anything like that, so I would appreciate it if you leave it. Otherwise, I need to delete. And so we will plan our pushback.
Frankfurt ground meeting 8850 with whiskey ready to taxi IFR. Meeting 8850 taxi 2 and hold short of runway 25 left by a taxiway November 7 Lima Lima 6 cross runway 25.
And then I need to first see where we need to go, of course.
Left Romeo 5 Romeo Romeo tree. Contact tower on 124.85.
And then we turn on the other side, please.
Frankfurt ground Lufthansa 69er 2 requesting pushback. Lufthansa 69er 2 pushback request accepted.
So that is that. We are good to go.
Taxiing hold short runway 25 left using taxiway November 7 Lima Lima 6 cross runway 25 center Mike 10 Mike 7 cross runway 2.
So we will start the fuel pumps, and then we can also start pushback and start our engines. So we will do that. We will start the right engine first, and in the meantime we do the pushback.
Welcome on board this Ryanair flight. May we have your attention while the cabin crew point out some of the safety features on board this Boeing 737-800 aircraft. Please remove headphones during this demonstration. On this aircraft there are 8 emergency exits, each marked with a red exit sign. Door path markers
Fuel
are
on.
running along the cabin aisle. will illuminate in darkness and guide you to the nearest exit in an emergency.
I don't know if
There are
everyone
4
is on
main
board.
doors, 2 at the front of the cabin, 1 left and 1 right. 2 at the rear of the cabin, 1 left and 1 right. There are 4 overwing exits in the center of the cabin, 2 left and 2 right. Please note the nearest exit to you may be behind you. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal end to the buckle. To secure, pull the loose end of the strap
Saftaluka, no problem, mate.
the buckle cover. In the event of sudden loss of cabin pressure, individual oxygen mask will automatically drop
So
from
engine
the
2
panel
is
above
ready.
your head. If this happens, remain seated and pull down firmly on the mask to start the flow oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Don't worry if the back does not display. Oxygen is low.
I see the shocks are still here. Now they are gone.
With young children, please attend to your own mask first. Your life jacket
So,
is
engine
in
1.
a pocket beneath your seat or in the panel above your head. In the unlikely event of landing on water, remove the jacket from its package and place it over your head. Bring the strap around your waist and clip on the front and secure as the crew are now demonstrating. To inflate the life jacket, pull on sharply on the rest of it. There is a mouthpiece for further inflation or deflation, and a light for tracking detention. Do not inflate your life jacket inside the cabin, as to do so will impede your exit. Further information may be found on the safety card, which is displayed within the area you are seated. Your captain invites you to read this card carefully before your departure. Please now ensure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Your tray table is in upright and locked position, with armrest down and winter blinds open. We recommend for your comfort and safety that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight. There is a cold bell, a reading light, and a fresh air vent in the panel above your head. Portable electronic devices such as tablets, laptops, and mobile phones in flight mode may be used throughout the flight. Please select flight mode now. Laptops must be stored in cabin baggage, under the seat in front of you, or in the overhead locker for taxi, takeoff, and landing. We would like to remind you that smoke is not permitted. Thank you for your attention. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight.
So that was the announcement. And yes, it sounds like Italian. We are in Germany, so with Ryanair in Italian, so it's a bit weird, yes. But I think it's acceptable because they fly everywhere, so there are all different nationalities on board. So then we put a VNAV and LNAV on. Yes, everything is very laggy. So generator from engine 1 is coming on. And then also we need to put the packs on auto, APU bleed off. And then also we can turn off the APU, taxi light on, and then we are the U temper, we need to put it on, and then we are good to go. Also our transponder we need to set first. So there we go. And then we set our flaps to 5. So my excuse for the laggy thing, but PMDG and streaming is not going well. So I believe we are good to go. Lanok, at now full throttle, no flaps, just go for it, rise to the sky. Well, we will try and have fun. Good luck. Thank you very much, mate. So we will start our taxi to runway 25C. So if you have a bigger airport that is not a standard one but freeware, then yeah, if you are streaming and have a heavy plane in frame rates, I mean, then you get this. Or you need to have a better PC, of course. But my CPU is a recent one, just my graphics card, and it's not always the graphics card that is the limit. Sometimes it's even the CPU that is on the limit, or the bottleneck, that's how they call it. So of course I will forget something, like always. Even in the Airbus I forget things, so I will do the same here as well. And then we have also the problem that there are planes parked everywhere. So after let's see that beautiful takeoff while we try to do that. Is there no horn here that can, because that Air China is pretty much in my way. So we need to hold short, and we will do that here. So actually for a freeware airport this is very nice. But it's very hard on the frames. It's not only the airport, also the plane. I think with the Airbus fly-by-wire it will be going a lot easier, a lot better. Lanok, no music in the cockpit, some punk music maybe. Well, it's Ryanair, it's not a luxury flight today, so if you pay 14 euros for this flight, don't expect music or anything. And so, whatever. This is a Ryanair, no music, no snacks, no drink. So so in meantime I also can show you the map for today. I just need to put the arrow there. So actually we will fly from the left to the right, and I just need to show you. So there is a map. So Frankfurt on the left top. Saftaluka, this is a low-cost airliner. What do you expect? Indeed. So, yeah, it takes a long time before we can go taxi again, so we will just continue. There's no one in our way at the moment. There's also a 747 hanging above the runway, and there is another plane coming. And it seems to be a bit my style. Yeah. There are a lot of people. Okay, we can continue. And no check. Alright.
Roger, Ryanair 737.
So it's very busy here. So our flight will take a bit longer, or the whole stream will take a bit longer. The flight time will stay the same, but we need to Infinite Aviation. I said hi, how are you in Italian? I don't know. Oh, you're in Italy at the moment. A very nice country. What place you stay? So we are almost there, I believe. I don't know this airport, so it's the first time I will depart here. I was never here before in the sim, and not in real life either. So we will hold short here.
Frankfurt Tower, Ryanair 737 ready
And then
for
we'll
north
turn
departure,
on
runway
the
25 center.
all the lights. There we go. And taxi light off.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 25 center, Ryanair 737.
So we are clear to take off, and then we can go. Landok, when it's your turn, on full throttle on the runway, no check, and take off. Good luck. Well, do we need a check? Of course not. Check or not, we always forget something, so... So, there we go. We are lined up, and there we go. Doga. Rotate. Oh, it's very laggy. Very laggy. And gear up. I hope the gear works. Not okay. That's a bummer. I didn't even test the gear selector, but that is not working. So I changed the setting. Oh, now it's going up. Great. So I need to do it twice. So actually it works in the opposite direction. So I need to change that. And flaps up. And then we also can see to our wing view here.
Cleared to DF426. Ryanair 737 approach. Squawk 4237.
Compact Frankfurt Airport is a very nice one because it's in the middle of the forest. Yeah, I can see. It's very nice. Very nice place. But it's actually the first time I see it here in the sim. So after look, can you do at cruising altitude outside view? No problem, mate.
Expect ILS Yankee runway 25 right approach via DF426 transition. Cleared to DF426 air hop 1.
So here we see the runway and the airport again. So this is our beautiful plane, PMDG 737-700 in the Ryanair livery. There are already some new liveries that you can download, and every day there will be more and more, because this is a plane that everyone wants, so everyone wants more and more liveries for it.
Contact Frankfurt Tower on 124.855 when inbound. Ryanair 737 contact center on 127.6.
So 9,000 feet, and we are climbing. I will just check if I set the packs, otherwise we die.
Center Ryanair 737 9000.
Yes, I did. So lights can come off. So there we go. And now we are good to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be passing through with food and drink. Please check the magazine in front of you for the full menu as well as our duty-free offers. Thank you.
So Lanok now open the window and throw out the ice bear seat. Yeah, well, unfortunately the window is not going open, but we can fold the seat actually. And there we go. G, it's 77. Hi there, hope you're all good and welcome to the stream, mate. I am pretty much good. Just a little injury in my neck, but that's okay for now. But otherwise, then yeah, I'm good. Very nice to fly again. So thank you for joining the stream and the chat like always, and I hope you are doing well, as the same as me, or even better than me. So we just departed from Frankfurt and we go to Bucharest in Romania. You have some weird texturing here. And the outside temp. No clue about the outside temp. Plus 15. 14. Still warm. We are at 14,000 feet. So, Jet 77, your neck? Yes, my neck. So, what did you do? The landing from yesterday? Well, maybe it was a landing from yesterday. No, I had already some pain in my neck from last week. Also during the weekend I had that, and yesterday, actually after the stream, it was really bad. It's also when I'm sitting straight like this now. Yeah, it's, I'm not used to sit like that, and then I have more pain than in my bed yesterday. Last night actually, I could not move anymore. Oh, yeah. Now it's better again, so we'll see what it will give during the night. So there we have the quick wing flex. For me, from my personal opinion, it's just a little bit too quick. And if you switch the view, you can also see there are some windows that are closed. Like this one. And you cannot open that. But I believe it will come in the next update for the cabin. They will put a nice high detail cabin in it. So then we can expect even better things. G77, oh no, well, all the best to you then. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you. So after look at what altitude the smoke forming, because that is what I want to see. Well, I think we need a bit higher for that. So we are at 20,000 feet. I need to put this on standard. 20,000 feet. Lanok, new day. The body is intact and no broken bones. The insurance company has approved this flight. Yes. So after our landing yesterday, it's normal that we have pain a bit. Because that was a weird landing. Totally not my fault, of course. But now my gear lever is working in the wrong direction, it seems. So I need to change that. So actually delivery from Ryanair is very nice. That's my opinion.
Ryanair 737 traffic in sight.
So departure temperature was actually 25 degrees in Frankfurt, and we go to Romania, and there the temperature is 16 degrees, so it's a bit colder. So the outside temperature is now here plus 2 degrees, plus 1 degree. So starts to freeze. but we have very good weather conditions, no clouds, so no icing, so we don't need to put the anti-ice on. So guys, for the people that have the PMDG 737 already for Microsoft Flight Simulator, what do you guys think of it? Give it a number on a scale of 10. Planes fan, hello, hello, welcome to the stream and to the chat. How are you doing today? In the meantime, I can show you the Navigraph map again. So as you can see, we fly over Czechia, also Slovakia, Hungary, and then we come to Romania. Like I said, our flight time will be around 2 hours and 8 minutes. Planes fan, this was the exact same flight I was on in January. Okay, very nice. Actually, we planned to fly with THROTTLE, but I don't have a livery for it yet. So I changed to Ryanair. That's why. Also, Lufthansa is flying this exact same route, but they fly the Airbus. Lanok, we have taken the safe for the unsafe. Ambulance, nurses, doctors are waiting for the final destination. Hope landing gear is okay. Well, not completely. It's working, but it's working the opposite way. So I changed the setting in it. You can set it on release or something, or yeah, needed to change that, but no, it changed actually the direction. So we will see. Tomorrow we have another flight, then I will test again. I hope I can fly a bit during the day tomorrow, and then I can test it out. Today I didn't do any testing. Sean Delaney, welcome to the stream, mate. Welcome, welcome, and I hope you are doing very well. And yeah, enjoy the 737 of PMDG. So today we fly with Ryanair. There was another plane. And we see a little bit of the smoke here. Not that much, but there is another plane. So it's actually a nice thing that we are not alone anymore in the sky. So like with X-Plane 11, we were mostly alone in the sky. But now not anymore. So 30,000 feet. And this is the wonderful cockpit.
737 traffic is 3 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level tree 40 generic. Report them in sight. Condor 6 Niner traffic
And also for the kids, we have this one. We can put that up and down.
Ryanair 737 traffic in sight.
And today we have 2000 kilograms of fuel extra on board, so that will be okay. So no fuel issues. Our only concern is the landing. Also, if I put the right mouse button, it don't do anything anymore. Yesterday it was moving this thing. So GH77, after it was released and during your first flight, I would have said 11 out of 10. But to be realistic, it's a very great one of the best for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and yet I would give it like 8.5 on 10 for now. Okay. Not surprised that you say that. Sean, I've watching your 737 stream, and thanks for showing all the details. Well, I try to show you as much as I can. I don't know everything. For me, it's also new. I will also try to say my opinion. Yeah. I told you my opinion already, and like GH77 say in the beginning, you say 11 on 10, okay, but now it's more like a 8.5. Well, the plane is for sure not perfect. If you see the cabin, I'll try to show you. This is the cabin. We can go around normally, so we can walk in the cabin. Normally we cannot turn to the right. But normally you cannot do that, but you need to make a way around it. And then you see the cabin is very, very basic. I don't like to say that it's bad or something, but it's just very, very basic. But they are working on it, on a new high detailed cabin, so that's a good thing. So I like to see that. For some people it's just not important, for other people they would like it. It's actually the same thing that I said about Just Flight 146. It's a bit the same issue. But yeah, they are working on it. Also the fly pad is missing. They're also working on that. The textures on the seat, it's a bit, looks a bit weird, so a bit noisy. I don't know what it is, but that are details. But there are things that are also the wing flex is a thing, in my opinion. Then some people find it okay, other people don't find it okay. Lanok, yesterday we were close to colliding with another plane, and it was not your fault. Actually, I don't remember. Oh yeah, on the final approach. Okay, we flew under it. That's true. That's true. So, Sean, what's the difference between carbon and steel brakes? Which is better? Well, carbon is much better than steel in real life. So actually we need to test it and put the carbon brakes on it, and then brake, and then also the steel brakes, and then see the difference, if there is a difference. But normally the carbon brakes are more expensive, and yeah, much better as well. So this plane has the carbon brakes. Also yesterday I noticed that my thrust reversers were not working. In my first flight I did before the stream, I did the exact same flight as yesterday, and everything was working pretty well. Also thrust reversers were working, landing gear was working, everything was working. And during the stream those things were not working. So I don't know how it comes. One time it works, the other time it's not working. And I saw that we forgot to set the brakes on RTO. Sean, do you have to turn off the packs before engine start? Yes, normally you should turn off the packs before engine start. And don't forget it to turn it back on before you take off. Otherwise you will kill everyone. Lanok, we don't like alarm sounds. What was that? I think that was 1000 before our cruise altitude. I think that you heard that a sound. Yeah. Also, one thing it changed automatically is this. This is the old style thing, and yes, I don't know why it changed that. So we will try to find that where it is. I'm not sure it's in this one. So we can also put that on. It actually don't change anything. On the view, at least.
Going to 118.375 Ryanair 737. Prague Center Ryanair 737 flight level 370.
So now we have this one. Here you can change the layout of it and gauges. Land a clinic, then we need to land immediately. Okay. Let's have a look. Can you tell us a joke? I'm not funny, mate. So can I tell a joke? Very difficult. The only jokes that I know are bad jokes, so I don't want to tell it here. So if someone has a good joke, then tell me. So we can also use this, but actually I don't watch it because it's not clear for me where I need to go if I flying manual. So I just watch this, my ILS system, and we navigate on that. Safta, Luca, you have a good joke. Well, let's hear. Lennox, I can a joke today. We shall not crash. Well, that's actually not a joke. We will crash today as just like yesterday. I didn't learn anything from yesterday. Sometimes that happens. So here we see the outside again and our smoke. So there are more planes. And I have also an outside view from here. So after look, knock knock, who's there? Who? Bless you. Okay, that's a good joke. Sean Delaney will be this an ILS arrival. Yes, this is ILS normally. So we will arrive in Bucharest at runway 08 right, I believe, or left. So, Safta, look, hope you like it. Yes, indeed. And after is when you sneeze. Okay, I got it. Sean, okay, you will grab your pen and a notepad. Alright. So now we have also a clear view from the engine. What looks good is that it don't look new. But the style of the engine I don't like, and that has nothing to do with PMDG. That's just the style of the engine, the looks of the engine on the Airbus, on the 737. I like the Airbus much more, so that's why. So after look, hope I got your smile on your face. Sure you do. And you like to see people happy every time. That's a good thing. I think there are way too much people that are not happy. That's what I see. GH77 today did a short flight, and it was behaving a bit strange during approach landing, like airspeed increasing again without any reason. I could find this is things like that. Still some work to do. GH77, I don't know if they land the 737 on auto throttle, and I think I had the same problem with the Zibo in X-Plane 11. I think, I'm not sure, but and I think I turned off the auto throttle on landing. So then it cannot go higher anymore. So you just need to make sure your levers are in idle position from the beginning, and then you don't need to worry about that anymore. And when you are almost at touchdown, you turn off your auto throttle, and then you don't have that issue anymore. So, but the problem is that we try to touch down as softly as we can, and that we pull the joystick and also the nose up, and that's why it starts to rev again, so the engines go to full power again. I think that's the issue. Maybe there is an issue with the plane itself. It can be, but I'm not an expert in that. But I think I remember the same problem actually with the Zibo in X-Plane 11. So Lennox, knock knock, who's there? A Superman with 3 polar bears, Coca-Cola and Toblerone. Well, I would say Superman, come in and give me the cola and leave the rest outside, because Toblerone, that will give you more thirst or need to drink, and 3 polar bear, the cabin or the cockpit is not big enough for that, so just give me the cola. And with that saying, I'm talking here, it's very hot. We have still a long way to go, and maybe I will show you the map again. So we are still not halfway, and we are cruising at 37,000 feet. I think that's a perfect moment for me to grab something to drink. Sean Delaney to J77, how close to touchdown did this happen? Like sorry, 50 feet. Well, I think it's something like that. So I had the same thing as GH77 yesterday. I had just the same problem on my first attempt to land, and so I needed to go around actually because of that problem. So and then I, after the stream, was thinking, but yeah, in the Zibo I think I had the same problem, and I turned off actually the auto throttle. You don't need to turn off the autopilot because you need to do it separately, because not if you turn off the autopilot, that the auto throttle will go off. Yesterday I turned off the autopilot and the auto throttle stay on. So actually you need to make sure that you have an extra button on your joystick or somewhere else that you can push to turn it off, that you don't need to click it on your screen while landing. That's not a convenient way. So but anyway, I try to go grab something. Santa Luca, will you do more flights in Romania in the future? Well, you never know. We fly everywhere. Every stream is in another continent, and we fly every company that is existing at this moment. And the routes, yeah, will sometimes we will fly to Bucharest, and another time we live in Bucharest and we fly to, let's say, Amsterdam or something. It's all depending on the company that we fly and in what order we take those companies. So for the last 2-3 weeks I didn't make any plannings, so I will need to do that this week, also depending on deliveries that we will get. But once everything is sorted out, then we can do more flights with this one, and also with the fly-by-wire. Also, the Phoenix A320 will come out by the end of this month, I believe, and you know, maybe we do some flights with that one. Also, the Just Flight 146 is available, so we can also fly that thing. So I need to sort it out, everything. Also, the small companies with the small planes, we can use the 146 for that. And yeah, and in the meantime, I'm waiting for the DC-3. Already a long time, and if that comes out, we will fly that one as well. So stuff to look at if you want to know an exact moment that we fly in Romania to or from Romania. I cannot tell you at this point. So I will make a planning for 1 week, Friday or so, and then we will see what is coming the next week and so on. But now I just I'll leave you guys with an external view, and then I go grab something and I will take a Coca-Cola. So here I am again. So look, I will give you a suggestion. KLM 737 Romania Amsterdam. We will see that when KLM is coming up. TH77. Cheers, mate. My vitamins. It's always refreshing. So South Africa, yeah, vitamins make you stronger. That's why I drink it. Good vitamins. So in the meantime, I don't know how long we are flying because I forgot to set our timer. So after Luca, cheers. I also drink Coke. That's nice to hear. That's actually my favorite. I don't drink anything else. So also yesterday we had a little issue that it was resetting everything before takeoff. When I put this on 37,000 feet and this on 250 or 220, I don't remember what it was, just before takeoff. This was reset to 10,000 and this was reset to 100. Don't know what happened there. I didn't see any reports of that. So actually, I'm already happy that we have some views here. It's very tricky to have those views. Also in the fly-by-wire we have those views, and the headwind, and even the salty 747 we have those views. But you need to work around it. You cannot go directly into the cabin. Only with a 146 that's possible, but there the windows are a bit smaller, so the views are not that great. So if you guys want to see a stream with a 146, the British Aerospace from Just Flight, then let me know. So after Luca, if I drink this whole 1.5 liter bottle of Coke, I will not sleep this night, and I will miss the school tomorrow. Well, that's something what I never drink, and that's a bottle of 1.5 liter cola. I never drink out of a bottle. I only drink out of a can, because it tastes different. It tastes different in a can than in a bottle. Also, 1.5 liter bottle, you cannot keep it as cold as in a can. And if you use that bottle a few times to put it in a glass, then the acid is going out, and then it's like just water. So that's why I use cans only. I'm very difficult on that. So if the disciple comes in, he will say, "You are so lucky because you have always nice weather." It seems like you never have bad weather. There's no one cloud. Oh no, that's a plane. So we'll take a close up here, and if we can see here now, we see the co-pilot Lazy. She's here, and but she's not inside. Thanks, fine. So after look, I will want to see the map. So there we go. We are close to Slovakia. Alright, so Softa Luca is saying, in Romania we save. Do I need to pronounce that? Marisica at co-pilot. So Marisica, pronounce I that correct? So it's a nickname. My pronunciation will not be good, of course. Martin Moradi, welcome to the stream, mate. How are you? Safta Luca, yes, very well pronunciation. Well, glad to hear that, because that's not my best thing. So then we go through the views here and look for a nice view. But this is not a nice view, so we go to this one. So I look out for a beginning. Okay, I thought so. So it seems that we have this month at least one other plane to fly. So that is also very nice to have. So we go from one plane to a few planes now in 1 month time. And so it's a very expensive month. Also a very good month for the flight sim community, and there are more planes coming, so and I'm actually curious what the difference will be between the fly-by-wire and the Phoenix A320. I'm very curious of that. Of course the price will be a huge difference. 0 compared to, I don't know what they will ask, but then for the options and the quality, we need to see for that. Sean Dolini, you're actually waiting on the Airbus A330, the Aerosoft Airbus A330, from the one from Headwind, was having a lot of issues since the update 9. Well, yeah, the last time we flew it with was last week or something. Did we had an issue? I don't remember. I thought there was one, but I cannot remember it. So after look, I go for 17 minutes. I'm coming back in 17 minutes. Okay, take your time, mate. So about the headwind, I think we had a problem, but I don't remember anymore what problem that we had. But it's also one person, I believe, that is working constantly on it. It gets sometimes some help from other people. So I think we need to be a bit patient with that, because he's working alone most of the time, and it's also a free one. So it's normal after an update that there are issues, and of course you need to have the time to solve it. Oh, Chandolini, the flight plan disappeared. Okay, yes, I remember that one. Alright. Yeah. But I got it back just before descending, or while descending. When I was starting up, I disengaged the bottom from the engine number 1. So engine number 1 went out. I needed to restart the APU. I restarted engine 1, and also the map came back. Maybe that was the trick, I don't know. If you have that with a Headwind A330, that your flight plan is gone, then try that one. Turn off engine 1 and then restart APU, and also restart engine 1, and then see what happens. And so, but there will, for sure, there will be an update soon again. I didn't check it if there was a new update for the A330, because this week we fly the PMDG, and from next week we switch the planes. And so Sean, you appreciate what he do for us, but being an Airbus fan, I would rather pay for more reliability. Yeah, I can understand that. You have a point there. I have not much experience with Aerosoft and planes, to be honest, so I don't know what their quality is, if they bring good quality or not. I have no experience with that. Also not with the PMDG. That's my first PMDG that I buy. I have only experience with Flight Factor for X-Plane then. So, but I can understand that you want a decent plane. So actually, if the Phoenix comes out and you need to choose between the Phoenix and the fly-by-wire, you will also go for the Phoenix. But that is more tricky, I think, because there are a lot of people working on the fly-by-wire A320 and there are updates every day. So I think Phoenix needs to work very hard and do a very, very good job to beat them. So in the meantime, I show you again the map, then because we are pretty much halfway. So we are in Slovakia, and next is Romania, but Romania is a big country. So Sean, you will stick with the fly-by-wire because they are very good with updates. Yes. Indeed, they are so very, very nice with updates. And now it gets a bit more difficult. St.Maarten, is that how you pronounce your name? If not, then correct me. Welcome to the stream and to the chat. Well, you want to see the map? Actually, just show it. In a short time we fly over your country, Hungary, and also close to your neighborhood. And so we just pass there. It will be on our left. So, well, we are from Belgium and you are from Hungary, and nice to have you here in the stream. Welcome, welcome. Sean, do you think it's too late to buy X-Plane 11 now? Yes. Yes. We have a wonderful simulator here. Beautiful. And if you want to buy X-Plane 11 now, you will regret it. Because visual, it cannot compare to what we have here. Also, the airports are not good, so then you need to invest in airports and planes. I will not do that. Wait, if you want X-Plane, then wait for X-Plane 12 and not for X-Plane 11. So that's my recommendation. I have also explain 11. It's not on my PC, and I just don't put it on my PC because I will not love it, because I have no add-ons, scenery add-ons for it, airports I don't have, only planes. So yeah, I will not be happy with it or not playing it. The only reason why I was thinking of doing that was because of the Zibo, and so I could use or practice a bit with the Zibo before the PMDG came out for this one. That was actually my purpose, but I even didn't do that. So Zatmari, nice to meet you. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you, and always nice to have people from Hungary here. So I flew this company many times to Hungary, to Budapest. So every 2 weeks I was in a Boeing 737-800 from Ryanair to Hungary. Sean Delaney, thanks for your advice, mate. I will stick with Flight Simulator. Well, for now I will do that, and when Explain 12 comes out, then check it out and go for that one, but not for the 11 one. It's too late for that. Then you need to invest in that, and no, I think that's a waste of money. Saftaluka, hey mate, I'm back. Welcome back, welcome back. So we have another plane here. Very nice. That was also one thing that I was missing in Explain 11. Yeah, I was always flying alone, alone, alone. No one in the sky, not even a bird. And so yeah, now we have a lot of planes. So I'm glad to see that. You fly in the weekend to from, and that's also a difficult city actually that I need to pronounce. Dibgrisen, is that how you pronounce it? I was many times in your country, but me and names. So from there to London on Friday, Saturday I'm back London. Okay, so you have a very good weekend. Yes. So you also use Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and that's a good thing, if that is the case. Sean, what mod do you use for traffic? Sorry, I think I asked that before. Yes, it's possible that you asked it before, but if I don't remember, maybe you also don't remember, so no problem. I will answer again if I already answered it. I don't use any mod for traffic. I think this is all online, what you see. And maybe some AI, real planes that are passing, that actually need to pass here in real life. Maybe that. If you want to see my settings on that, then you need to ask me on the end of the stream, when we saw the replay and stuff like that. If you want to see my settings, I can show you at that moment, and but you need to remember me for that, otherwise I will forget. But if you like, I like to show you my settings afterward. So that Marie, in real life, oh, even more beautiful in real life, is going to London and back. Very nice. And then we have a crappy view, actually. Sean, is Kangaroo Jack in the cockpit? I hope not. That's what I wanted to say. For as far as I can see, not, but we will see that when we land, if Kangaroo Jack is here. But for now, we just can fly, cruise, and enjoy. Afterwards, we will see what happens. Yesterday we had a crash. That was even worse than Kangaroo Jack. But I hope today there will no crash. And actually we need to put our lever at the off position, and I cannot even select it. There we go. Now it's off. That's something that Honeycomb forgot to place, I think. It's only up and down here, but in a Boeing you can put it in the middle stand, off position. So that's not possible on my Honeycomb throttle quadrant. So in the meantime, yeah, we are cruising at 37,000 feet. We have a crosswind of 20 knots and we are flying 466 knots. And then we put this down and then we go to program page, and then we see that we will arrive at 0902 Zulu. I don't know what time that is. So we are flying in the morning here, so that can be okay. And then we put this up again. Also you have some textures here that not high quality, but you see some wear and tear. Also a nice touch also here from the shoes, the black striping. So here and there you see some wear and tear, not on these panels actually, that look like brand new, but here and there you see wear and tear on the floor, but not on the panels actually. So and then we see the map again. In meantime, we are in Hungary. And so the place where Marie is living is here. So we fly pretty close to him. At least on the map. In real life that's a big distance. But there's the place where he lives. And then we go to the outside view again. And can we see the wheels? So everything is pretty well made. So after seeing or buying for some people the 737-700, who will buy the 600? Or will you wait after some updates and see how it change?
737 traffic in sight.
Turkish 211 traffic is 9 o'clock, 2 miles at flight level 370. Report them in sight. Turkish 211 have the insight.
Sean, I think not only get the 700 because of the BBG. Okay. Okay, but you really like the 800. Okay, that's the most common 737 actually, the 800. So yeah, I don't like the 800. I like the shorter ones, like the 700, 600. So, but maybe I don't know what I will do. I don't know yet. G77. No. So the 600, if any variants at all, then the 800. Okay, that's the most popular. Like I said, it's the most popular G77, but as mentioned, I have the store credit, so it will cost me only around 40 euros. Okay, but you also can save that for this 777, maybe. 777 comes after the 737. Sean, so you guess you won't getting the 900? No. Why not? Maybe it's just because they don't look as good when they are too long. Like 700. Actually, this is pretty good. It fits. And the 800 maybe it's just the limit, but for sure not the 900. Yeah, and then the 600 is more for cargo. So that's the only reason why I will buy the 600 for the cargo. And from the interior, not much will change, or they're all the same. It's like an Airbus A319, 20 and 21. It's all the same. Here and there are some differences, of course, but yeah. Do you need to pay again money for it to just have some differences? So Sean is guessing that I won't be getting the 900. Nope. No, for sure not the 900. If there is another one, maybe 600, maybe 800, but as I need to buy it now, I will not do it. Not now. Sean, apparently the 700 is a standard variant for a long time. I thought 800 was the standard and 700 was a small version. Actually, I thought the same. Just thought the same, but yeah, then we both are wrong. But yeah, I didn't know that, so every day we learn something. That's a good thing. So in meantime,
Ryanair 737 contact Bucharest Center on
we are still on our course,
Good day.
and then we will see
Going to 118.175 Ryanair
program.
737. Bucharest Center Ryanair 737 flight level 370.
Ryanair 737 Bucharest Center. Continue as planned.
Yeah. Okay, we are using a left and a right tank only. We don't use the center tank. So because I turned that off, that just in case if we hit something with our wings, that it's that they are empty. So we don't put anything on fire if we hit something with our wings. That's the only reason I do that. Sometimes their taxiways are too small and then we crash into a building. So the less fuel we have, the better it is on the wings. Very clever. So, for the people that want to have some news, Microsoft Flight Simulator has the Sim Update 9 patch available right now. And I downloaded that just before the stream. Of course, it was just a minor update. Sean, how many minutes are remaining? I need to go make some I need to go make some rice, but don't want to miss the landing. I have no clue how long to go, mate. No clue. So let me see where we are. Lex. Wow, we have more than 250 to go, so you can make your rise and you will not miss the landing. Let's say we don't land before within a half of an hour. It will be a longer than half of an hour, maybe 45 minutes. So do what you need to do, mate. The disciple is awake. Good morning, mate. How are things? Well, a bit better than last night and this morning, as you already know. But for the rest, I'm fine. And thank you for asking. I hope you are doing better as well. And I hope you had a wonderful night. So welcome to the stream and to the chat. Sean, I will bring you to the kitchen then. Okay, but one thing, remember one thing, I don't like rice. The disciple, yep, getting there. How is the plane today? Well, it's behaving quite okay. Sean, what? Yeah, what? I don't eat what or rice? Nope. I don't like rice. I will eat it if it is necessary when I'm in Asia. I have no choice to eat it, but here in Belgium I will not eat it because here we have fries. They are much better than rice. We have also potatoes, even noodles, bami, stuff like that. I prefer that. Everything is better than rice, especially some rice are very dry. I don't like it. Then I drink more cola than I was eating rice. And GS77 is there and he loves rice. I'm a curry addict. Alright. Nice. Have that in your chat. Just joking. Disciple, you still eat a meal of rice every day, but only once is all I can handle. Once a day? Are you kidding me? If I eat that once in the 2 years, then it's already too much. The disciple going to Asia countries wrote you off, alright. I don't like curry. Then I prefer to put my cola over the rice and eat that like that. But then even that is a waste, a shame of wasting my cola. No, don't understand. I'm not raised in Asia, but everyone has his thing. And I don't like rice. That's why I want to go to another country like Vietnam. They also eat rice there, but they have also a lot of noodles. So Give me the noodles. The disciple made my landing in this thing. He calls it a thing already. Is going to Seoul, Korea. Last night was a disaster. Almost on the grass. So Korea last night. Don't feel too bad about yesterday. Yes, well, I saw in the forum that a lot of people have the same problem as me, like I was having yesterday with the Honeycomb. So now I changed the setting on the Honeycomb, and they say it will solve the problem. Only the Honeycomb lever is working in the opposite direction. So if I put it up, my wheel goes down, and if I put it down, my wheel goes up. So something like that. So I need to change that. If I have time tomorrow, I will change that. And also I can put it only manual, clicking on the screen, the lever in off position like it is now. GH77, so you just decided to do a very short hop from Louis to EDDM. That's in Germany, but where? Because why not? Yeah, you're right. Why not? There's always a reason to fly, so why not? Sean, so you don't have the plane, still watching a bunch of tutorials. I don't want to be completely lost when I got it. Well, only the FMC with options is a bit confusing and a bit I don't like it. I like to have a fly pad or something that's way easier. And a good advice what I can give, if you want to fly this beast, go to the upper panel and work your way from the left top to the bottom, and then you go up again and take the second column and you go down again, and you do that with every column, and actually you don't do anything wrong. So first thing you do, battery, where's the battery switch? Here, battery switch, no, here. And then you emergency exit lights you turn on, and then you do the adheres here, you put it on nav, and then you start the APU. Just put on this, because APU need a fuel pump, and you can start that. When it started, APU bleed, and the rest, but everything what is eliminated you put on, and as long as it's not eliminated anymore, you are good to go. As easy as that. You don't need to do it in a order. It will start. So if you want to do it in the good way, yeah, then you need some more tutorials, but just put everything on, and you're good to go. Just for engine start, turn off the left and right pack, and when you started the engines, turn it on, otherwise it will kill you if you forget that. That's the only thing. That's how I was flying the Zibo, and you can do the same with this one. So here we have some hills, very nice. At the beginning the scenery was not that great, but we are in Romania now, I believe. I will show you the map again. We already passed Hungary. Yeah, less than a half hour now, actually. Didn't set the clock. The flight time was 2 hours and 8 minutes. I don't know what time we left, but we are getting close, so it's not that long anymore. Yeah, Jet 77, it's also for me 2 years ago I was flying this thing, so the Zibo. Since Microsoft Flight Simulator came out, I was not in X-Plane 11 anymore, so also not in the Zibo. Yeah, and I missed that thing. The only problem that I had with the Zibo was the panels. If you look a bit to the right or to the left, the panels were getting bigger or smaller, and that was one thing I didn't like on the Zibo. So Jet 77, you also want to do a flight in it at night, as the lighting is very nice. I didn't check that out yet. And there are a lot of things that I need to check out, but I just need to get the time for it. Disciple, you're not flying to Innsbruck yet. And it's a nice place. Austria, Switzerland are nice places to fly in. Lennox, what manual? What is that, a manual? I never read that, mate. It's not good for my eyes. My eyes are not good anymore, and no, I don't read. First I will try it by myself. If it's not working, then I cheat with YouTube. You find everything on YouTube, so that's how I do it. The Disciple, Ryanair, I'm scared for landing now. Yeah, for what you are scared for, Ryanair or for me? After the crash of yesterday, what will happen today? So the Disciple has also not seen the lighting at night, so it was always getting dark on your last flight, but not dark enough. Am I right? Seoul has a pretty good freeware airport upgrade. If you haven't, well, we flew already from Seoul, so I think I have it. And today we have also 2 freeware airports, and I need to mute because this is not good. I was coughing, so there we go. So today we have also 2 freeware airports. The one was Frankfurt, and then the second is Bucharest. It's like one of the 2 is like a guitar. I think it's Bucharest in Romania that looks like a guitar in the terminal. So we will see that one. So the Frankfurt airport was pretty heavy on my frames, together with the PMDG, so it was okay when I was not streaming, but when I started to stream, there was it was laggy. Sean, do you have to trim the plane manually before takeoff? Nope, not that I not aware of. Actually, in the Zeebo you needed to do that, I believe. But it's always, it says here, take off, so you always put it in a position here, and then you are good to go, I think. Actually, you need, in real thing, you need to do that, because it gives you a number to set it. But if you just are a casual flyer, then you don't need to do that. If you want to do everything by the book, and then you can. The disciple you were running fraps yesterday was getting about 23-25 frames a second in cockpit, 22-24 on external view. Yet another PMD frame hugger plane. Yes. Now everything is smooth here with me. So I'm guessing I'm running 30-40 frames a second. But at Frankfurt airport, because it's more detailed, it's a freeware, yeah, it was very laggy. GS 77. Actually, you should, yes, yeah. But I forgot it and I did not cause any issue. Yeah, don't cause any issue. That's true. I also didn't do it. Actually, I forgot it until Sean asked about it, and then I remember. Okay, yeah, we need to set a trim. And you can find a number somewhere, but I don't know anymore where you can find that. Lennox, it's good to go the long way to learn to fly, but it's also good to have a co-pilot to help. Yes, hello, this is my co-pilot. Her name is Lacey and she is not here. J77 in the takeoff performance page. Alright. We cannot see that anymore, I guess. Oh, I guess. Pum 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 pum. Where is that performance page? What this number says, you can only go to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the disciple, nope, no Miss Lazy. She was lazy today, so she could not come. Sean, trim is another thing to learn. Yeah, if it's written somewhere, it's easier. You just need to see where it is. Oh, trim. Here it is. Trim 95.2. The only problem is there is no 95 on it. Yeah, you need to see that when we depart, and then you can set your trim well. We'll do that tomorrow, if I don't forget that, of course. So, do we... Oh, here is our top of descent. So we are coming close. Sean, I think it's too late for your rice. Yeah? Okay? No? Oh, you forgot it? It's burning now? What a shame. The disciple, she quit her job after the last landing. Wow. She wants to live the old age. Yeah, she's retired. Yeah, now I need to fly alone. Lennox, it will be great if you ever flew at night sometimes. Well, we did already. Also departed in the very early morning when it was dark, and we waited for a sunrise. And normally we do that in Australia, because that's a perfect moment to fly. When I start a stream. Actually, it's just a bit early, but if I can manage to do some more time on the ground, then it will be perfect. Then we depart in the very, very dark, and after 30 minutes or 1 hour we have sunrise. So actually, when we do the Australian route, then it will be like that.
Descend and maintain 8,500 feet. Expect vectors, ILS runway 08 left approach airfront 10.
The disciple last night flight was to Japan, I think. Last night flight, I believe so. Well, if it's, I try mostly to fly real time. Of course, in Europe it's not possible because then it's always night. But like Australia and Asia, sometimes it's possible to fly on real time, and then like in Australia it's very early in the morning when we start the stream, and then during the stream the sun comes up. I always check it what time the sun is coming up, and then we see if it is possible. Because if you have the whole flight during the night, that is also not good, because then you don't see anything. So. Sean, you're making a rice for everyone on this flight except you, Witables. All you get is a bag of peanuts. Alright. Well, I like peanuts better than rice, but give me the paprika one. Lanok, next flight, Australia then? Nope. Maybe, I don't know. I need to plan by day for this week. So actually tomorrow is the last flight. Oh, and it's raining here, really? Where comes that from? So normally we fly in the US tomorrow or South America, and Sunday there is also a flight normally, and then we fly somewhere else, of course. But after the landing, I'll show you the planning. There's not much planned actually, and we cannot count on that because everything is due to change. Because this week we only fly the 737. so I need to adjust everything to that plane. Also keep in mind that I need to find deliveries, and there are not that many deliveries yet for all the companies, so
Qatari 12 traffic is 4 o'clock full miles at flight level 370. Report them
but I will see what I can do.
Lufthansa 1654, you are 18 miles north. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect vectors, ILS runway 08 left approach.
The disciple he got when coming up from Fiji to Samoa, that's not too far from Australia. Yes, indeed. I don't know when but there is a delivery from Fiji, I believe, for the 737. But we also need to do a version flight still, I believe, and that's also with the 737. So for at the moment, for the next 2 weeks, I'm safe for Australia, and then I need to check everything because that's the only place where I have safe flights. Normally it's just the other way around.
Going to 118.8, Lufthansa 1654.
The disciple, you have to put a sweet and sour sauce on rice or it's uneatable. Rice by itself is too boring tasting. Yes, damn, wrong button. So it's wrong tasting, bad taste, dry, very dry, don't like it. And so we started our descent. Oh, and there's another plane coming. Oh, there is it. When I hit my microphone again. There's so much space in the air, and then we fly so close to each other. Actually, it's pretty close. Sean, you guys need to try jollof rice. It's life-changing. Yes, indeed. Nah. He's having you in the dust, mate. Put the hammer down. What color of rice is that, Sean? That's what the disciple wants to know. And he tried purple rice. Well, I don't even eat white rice. Why I will eat purple rice? So in meantime, we are at 28,000 feet. It's supposed to be to higher in antioxidant or something, so they claim. No clue. Well, guys, I want to tell you something from what I saw. In some countries they make a rice, a specialty rice, from plastic. Yeah, they sell it as rice and you eat it. Enjoy your meal. G77, your wife made paneer rice. It's black rice, not bad, really. So Sean, it's white rice, but made with palm oil. and a few African spices. Final color is orange looking. The disciple, what? That messed up, mate. Yeah, well, I guess you already eat it because it's salt everywhere, so what's going on? And I need to put it on this, otherwise we are not correct. So we are at 21,000 feet. I find that we are still going very fast. So we are in Romania and very close to the airport. The disciple we are picking up some beautiful Romanian woman today. What do you think of this? An empty plane. How many people fit in here? Enough women. Oh shit. Not again. Come on. I touched my trim wheel and then the autopilot goes off. Disciple, many of them. Yes.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
So, and we are still good on fuel.
Left approach.
I don't know why there is so much of a difference between those two engines.
Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 08 left approach airfront 10.
We started at the same, so there is a big difference between those ones. And now actually this is also counting down, and it's not supposed to because my switches are off, my fuel pumps. Do not test the gear yet. I will do that. We will not test anything. We will see, and otherwise we make a belly landing, like I can do that like no other. My belly landings are always butter, so can we see the airport? The airport need to be there somewhere. Don't know where it is, but we will see. The disciple, the last night you were at 30,000 feet climbing. Still I'm wondering why my speed was dropping off so much and to external view, and you had the gear down. Why is that, mate? You didn't watch your light? No? You forget that? Well, things can happen. That's why we fly in a simulator, yeah? And that's why pilots fly with two, you see. Otherwise you have too much workload and you forget things. So with two you remember more normally. So we are at 16,000 feet. We are already flying 240 indicated. So that's a good thing, actually. And the disciple. Now mate, my joystick mapped to one of buttons for the gear, so you accidentally hit that, you guessed, okay. It can happen, I accidentally pushed the button twice, so landing gear was going down, and I pushed it again because I forgot that I pushed it already or something, and then it was up again. So I made a landing without knowing that I didn't have the gear down. So until I almost touch it down, I say now I go pretty low before I touch down, and then I say okay, something is wrong, but too late. But we had a better landing. So we are at 14,000 feet. And are we as planned? Actually, I'm not checking it. That's the lazy plane. With the Airbus we need to check everything. Here we actually don't need to check anything. We need to be at 11,000 feet here. We are still 3 nautical miles. And why you don't descend? So Disciple, yeah, better landing in Hong Kong without gear. Yes, indeed. Sean, there's a real live 737 simulator 15 minutes ago. 15 minutes away from your house. It costs about $100 for every 30 minutes. Oh. That would be nice to try it once, because it's very expensive of course, but yeah, if it was close to my place I will try it once. Just to see the difference. And to show everyone that I can fly. Actually I can't. So, did we put the landing lights on? No, not yet. We are at 12,000 feet. And why we are not descending? So we put that on 3,000 feet. The standing pad unreachable, and that's why, of course. So it put the speed brakes on. You can see that here. Whoa, is that the speed brake? Yeah, okay. Yes, the speed brakes, as you can see. So I guess this will be a totally manual landing again, because the plane is not doing what I'm asking to do. We turn the lights on, landing lights on. Just
Frequency change approved.
Squawk 7000. Frequency change approved. Ryanair 737.
oh, I forgot also to contact Bucharest.
Southeast of Lima Romeo Tango Papa 11,000 feet. Request flight following.
I don't need a flight following. I need to permission to land.
Squawk 5602.
Squawk 5602 Ryanair 737.
So we are at 10,000 feet.
Ryanair 737 radar contact 21 miles southeast of Lima Romeo Tango Papa 10,500 feet. Altimeter 30 decimal.
And that always takes so long.
Roger Ryanair 737.
So then we prepare for landing.
Cabin crew, prepare for emergency landing.
Otapini Tower Ryanair 737 is 27 miles west, 9,300 feet with Alpha to land.
Ryanair 737 Otapini Tower.
Ah, fuck. Left.
Fly straight in runway 08 left Ryanair 737.
We have no time for that.
Otopini Tower Ryanair 737 requests runway 08 right.
Ryanair 737 Otopini Tower. Altimeter tree 0.06 wind 214 at 8. Make straight in runway 08 right.
Okay, we get permission to land at 08 right.
737.
Otherwise I needed to change. So we're at 7,000 feet. And then we also need to put our speed down and do that manually. So we also need to turn off the auto throttle. Because otherwise we go around again. And then we try the localizer, and that is still not working. And then we see here with 8, 15. So Lanok, we have an ambulance, nurses, doctors, journalists, television, and one polar bear are waiting for us. Okay, that's good. As long as we don't die. And the funeral director, don't forget Lanok. So we are almost ready. I will turn already on the flight recorder or the replay recording. So I turn that on. So we are at 6,000 feet.
Turn next taxiway.
And then we go to flaps 5. And actually my plane is unstable because here is on the left is less fuel than on the on the right is less fuel than on the left. Don't know why that is happening. So flaps 10.
1088, turn next taxiway.
And why we are still so high? Oh, and my plane gets his own life. Thank you, plane. Thank you, plane. Alright. So he's scared and he wants to go home. Alright, go home.
1088, exit runway when able.
Lennox, this will go well, yeah. It will go well, yes, yes. Indeed, indeed. Where are we going, plane? Why this is turned off? And this, and this. What the heck? My plane is scared.
1088, contact ground on 121.8.
Scheiße. Okay, then we turn that thing off.
Going to 121.855 Air France 10.
It still remembers yesterday. Yes, indeed, it still remembers yesterday. Did I push a wrong button or something? The disciple yesterday was just a glitch in the matrix. Okay. So we are at 3,000 feet. And why is my autopilot on when I turned it off? Turn off. Huh. So we will do everything manual like usual. Get used to that because the planes don't do what I want to do. So we runway 8 right. So we'll try to line up with that one. And Sean Delaney, how come you disconnect the autopilot so early? Well, the autopilot was, I think, scared of landing and he decided to turn. I don't know why, but it turned. I pushed the approach button and it turned. Disciple, it take long before you said that, but yes, that was before you were here. I said to the people here that if you came in, you will say that it's very nice weather, like always. But yeah, always lucky. So we make our final turn. And then we try to line up with runway 08 right. Let's see, I try. So we are at 3,500 feet. Oh, I have no ILS things here, so I cannot see where I need to be. I have no glide slope here. I have nothing. So let's try LNAV like this, and then try to line up. So it behaved. It behaved. But there are no indicators for my try approach again. So this is approach and that thing is turning again. You see the approach button is not working here now. I don't know why, but if I do something wrong, then tell me. But yeah. So I'll put the speed down to 145, something like that. That will be okay. But I have no indication, and then we try this thing. I don't see the runway. There is the runway. So how I can see where I need to be? Something like that. So flaps are at 15 and I'm too low, I believe. Famous last words. Coca-Cola. That are my favorite famous last words. I'm pretty close to the ground. I also need to put down my landing gear. We have 3 red.
Ryanair 7 tree, 7 wind tree, 44 at 7. Cleared to land
We have
runway 08 right.
3 green.
Clear
so we are okay. So flaps, oh, I forgot the counting. Is it 20 or something, or 25, 30? I don't know. So it's pretty hard to keep it up, and I prefer actually to go to manual throttle already, because this sucks actually. So I don't know what is happening with the flaps, but it's also not working, I believe. So auto throttle off. There we go. I didn't check my landing gear, but it seems to be okay. Everything is in green. So we concentrate for landing, and I'm already too low. Actually, I'm not used to land with flaps. That's always going wrong. And I forgot to set my auto brakes, of course, like always. Something that I forget. So this will be the touchdown.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Thank you for flying Ryanair. Last year, over 90% of our flights arrived on time. We hope you enjoyed yours, and we look forward to welcoming you on board again soon. Ryanair. Low fares, made simple.
And so we are here. We landed. Where is there a taxiway?
Ryanair 737, turn next taxiway.
No. Okay, do I need to stop for that? Oh, GS77 200 you said? Well, nice. I saw something 200. It was just around 200 something. So in meantime we turn off all those ting lights here. Ting 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 bang. Okay, and exit. Okay. Oh gee. So we go to the left here, and then we go finding our spot.
Contact ground on 121.855.
Going to 121.855 Ryanair 737.
Okay, 77. Next time will even be better. Now that plane doesn't need to be scared anymore. No. But actually it was very demanding to keep it in the air. That was very demanding. I don't know, maybe I'm too light for full flaps or something, and we need to have a bigger speed or so, I don't know. So the landing even went against the Ryanair protocol, yeah. So Lennox 10 of 10. So Sean, nice job, mate. Thank you very much. We finally landed here, and yes, it was not bad, not bad. Just everything towards the landing was not so great. I was actually struggling to keep it in the air, even with auto throttle. Yeah. Lanok, are you visit the bar and the tax-free shop? Of course, I will pass the bar because I'm very thirsty. And so this is Bucharest in Romania, and this is a freeware airport. So grab your chance to download it, because it looks like a bit like a guitar or something. The terminal. I don't know which terminal we need now, but one of the terminals looks like a guitar. Get this, man, a Coca-Cola. I will. Once we are in the bar, then I get a Coca-Cola because I need it. Not that I deserve it, but I need it. So, in the meantime, we also ready. We can start up the APU. So guys, tell me please one more time what you prefer, the A320 or the 737, and just make the comparison here. THROTTLE, and that's why I wanted to fly THROTTLE. What I wanted to say, the comparison between the fly-by-wire and the PMDG, what you prefer. So the Disciple, nice airport, yes indeed. Lanok, Fender or Gibson, I don't know which one it was. I hope a Gibson, because that's of course the top of the line. Sean Delaney, A320. The Disciple, both are nice. It's a very hard choice, yes, but one is free and the other is 70 bucks. And the Disciple is saying 50-50. Yeah, but I find it also hard. Find it hard. That's why I asked the question to you people, because for me it's hard to say. I'm not sponsored in any means, so I can say what I want. Some people will say yes, it's worth 70 euro or dollars or whatever, and they can say it about every plane where they get sponsoring from. But I'm not like that. I'm not sponsored, so I can say what I want. And I don't want to say that this is a bad plane, but I just want to say that the fly-by-wire is a good plane. For free. Captain Sim is the best. Who says that? Jet 77, I will not have taught it, but the fly-by-wire does not need to hide for the PMDG. Yeah, indeed. So Sean Alone says Captain Sim is the best. Whoa. And Jet77, you prefer the fly-by-wire at the moment? It's actually a much easier plane to fly. Less bells and whistles in the cockpit, The cockpit is a bit boring. I like the cockpit of the 737 because that's less boring, but the ease of use is of course the Airbus, way easier. So Lanok, have you record the landing? Yes. GS77, you love the 737, but a bit more than the A320, but it's a close call. Nothing beats Braddock 3D. Are you joking? Sean, you're kidding? Yeah, I thought so. And we try to speed up a bit because otherwise it's long taxi. And we need to go straight. But unstalling is not necessary, I think. If you have space enough, then you can keep it. Oh, where we need to go? No, to the right here. Oh, and why those things are up. So we need to go to the right. Since still limited choice of airliners, I fly for to fly for this game. That's correct, but it will change soon. I believe there are planes coming, so the waiting is over. GS77, not because it's easier, but it's very in-depth simulation for a free plane. Oh, I need to turn. I need to stop talking. Where is that shithead? Do we need to be here? Really? Well, I'm lost. Oh, okay. I need the other one. Yeah, that's the drone view. Now I have it. Okay. So that happens when you put the throttle too much, and now we use the right brake to steer. And if that guy can guide me, no, he will not say anything. He will not say a shit. So here we need to be. Parking brake on. And then we can already turn on the APU bleed, and then we can turn off the engines already. There we go. Engines off. And then I just try to connect the jetway because that is not working. There's a Ibanez guitar in front. Yeah. Sean, you like the Airbus A320 because it's so automated? Yes. So we just try to connect. Why there is an alarm going on? So I want the jetway. And the thing is still not working. Well, I try to figure out that thing. I cannot connect the jetway like this. And can I connect it like this? Also not with the pushback tool and the catering. You can nothing do. That's very shit. So the pushback tool is not working on this plane. My flaps are still down. So I do a quick tour of the airport. And I turn off the recording in meantime, otherwise we stay recording. Stop. And there we go. So this is actually the guitar that I was saying. It looks a bit like a guitar. So actually, for a freeware again, it's a nice airport. I didn't check it out when it was original, but I believe this is better than the original. Even these textures are not nice. But this is the tower. It's a bit more friendly than the airport in Frankfurt on my frames. And as you can see, there's you can also go inside, and you have people inside. They are very 2D-ish. There's not much to see here except this. So we are parked here, and then we go to the Tarom hangar. What we have here? No signs here. Then we have the Tarom. That was actually the company that I wanted to fly today, but yeah, no livery for the 737. So this is the airport. Then we go over to our landing for today. So Lennox, next flight, not sure. I need to figure it out tomorrow, you know that. But today I cannot tell yet. I will show you the planning after, but yeah. So now we go to the landing itself, and then we are turning in circles. So actually here I'm too low already, I believe. And then we see my landing. And we can see that one more time. Now that it was okay, the landing. I didn't see it on the landing rating thing, but this says 293 now. But Sean, have you tried farming simulator? Yes. I can see you driving, harvesting with a beer in your hand. Well, I really love that game, but I cannot mix it up with this. Also, then I need to put my steering wheel here, and there's too much changing, and it's just not doable. But it's a nice game. I was playing it a lot, but I want to always do realistic. And I was playing on a 28-day circle, so it was actually a full year that I was needed to play actually on a full year. And I started in September, and then then I was January when it was January here, and then I played day by day. But of course in the winter you have not much to do. But it's a nice game. Eddie, you will go to sleep. Okay, have a good night. Slaap wel en tot morgen. So, this was our landing. If you want to see it in another place. Then we have this one.
Otopini approach Ryanair 737.
So flaps fully down. Here you can see that how ugly that is.
Charlie airspace.
Ryanair 737 Otopini approach. Squawk 2057.
The Disciple, my best friend, really loves farming simulator. I only play it to drive the excavators too. Yeah, I like the New Holland, the small one, the mod actually, the small one. Also the Dutch Far, I like that comes with the game. Yeah, the smaller one, because too big I don't like, but the smaller one, the more bit older ones, I like. So this is our landing, and that was a bit too good to be a Ryanair. And actually, to be honest, I have no complaints about the landings there from a Ryanair. And so well, maybe in the future we will do a stream with that, but for now, yeah, it's too hard to set everything up, to change my steering wheels and my yoke and stuff like that. And so, and then we are stranded here. Okay, then we will taxi again. So we have a nice view here. And then also for tomorrow, I will show you what there is, what I have planned. So normally we are today here in Europe, and we did this flight with Tarom, but it was actually with Ryanair. That was planned. Also one from Luxair from Luxembourg, but I have no destination yet. And then normally tomorrow it's North America, but we will see if I do that, because we had already one. And then after that it's South America, and then we have also Fiji and Virgin Australia. That are the two flights that I still need to do, but that will be for next week, I guess. So yeah, so someone needs to decide which one I need to take first, Fiji or Virgin. Then we'll this one first and that second, and then or otherwise. So, and then we go back to Africa, of course, but tomorrow it will be North America or South America, and then Sunday maybe, or yeah, New Zealand or something, or Australia or South America, depending, but I need to figure it out first. We will see that. So Lanok is going. Yeah, I didn't see that, but Lanok, if you hear me, my good night, mate. And then yeah, we come to the end of the stream for today, and I wish to thank everyone here in the stream. Thank you very much for being here and support me. So Disciple, Fiji for you, then it will be Fiji. GS77, yes, good night, mates, and good day ahead for the Disciple. So GS77, thank you very much for being here. Have a wonderful night, and see you next time. And so the inverted controls for the people from New Zealand. Alright. Sean, you are done for whatever flight you do, sir. Okay, thank you very much for the support and for the freedom. That's very nice. And so, yeah, we will do for now this week everything with the 737, and then next week we will switch between the A320, 737, A330 maybe. Maybe a flight with the 146. We will see what we do. And yeah, I just need to figure out what we will do tomorrow, and then I have some time to do the real stuff, the real planning, and then for Sunday. And so I wish you all a wonderful evening, a wonderful day for the people that are in another time zone, like a disciple. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. Have a wonderful day, evening, whatever you want. Bye bye. And then I need to see where my webcam is. Disciple need a sick bags for the 146. Yeah, well, but that's maybe for next week or something, so we will see about that. I still need to learn a bit. GH77, all the best, mate, and thank you very much. And Disciple, see you, mate. Well, thanks for the support. I'm glad to have you here. Bye bye, guys.